Okay, so it's Monday, October 9th, 7:50. I'm out here on Siletz River. Jay Kendrick, owner of Santiam Fishing Rods, is hosting Thong, Nguyen, and I. He did the same thing last year where we got 3. So we just been on the water for about 50 minutes now and waiting for our first bite. So we're using 360 flashers, right? With a Mexican hat spinner?
Different.
Oh, different spinner. So last year we used a Mexican hat spinner.
A variety.
And now we're using a variety of spinners, but the main thing that is consistent is the 360 flasher. Hey, it's actually pretty nice today. It was supposed to be raining and windy, but the forecast kind of let up on us, and it's a little rain, but nothing bad at all. Next to us, and looks like they got one. So yep, there it is.
Nice fish.
So we're trolling. Whoa, big jump there. But we're trolling, and these 3 boats are anchored, and that's the boat that just pulled one up. But they're not bait fishing, right, Jay?
No,
Okay, so they're using wobblers, and normally stationary anglers will bobber fish, but not these 4 boats. But there's another boat who got one, and again, they're anchored. That was a nice fish. There's John Cahill from the Oregon Surf Perch Club. So I fished with John once, I believe, but he fishes at Glen Beach. We got our first fish on here. Came on Thong. Finally got one. Okay, so here's our first one. And Jay's getting the net ready. No, I think he still got him.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, I could see him.
Reel down.
Okay, here we go. And it looks like it's a nice fish.
Over here.
Okay.
Stick around the water.
And it looks like a decent sized Chinook. Yep.
Swing back up, swing the head to me. Oh, what's that?
Swing the head towards him.
Head towards him. The fish to the right. Nope.
Reeling a little bit more. Yeah, reeling a little bit more.
Stick it underwater. Oh, underwater.
Okay, he's going underneath the boat. Jay tells us to put the rod tip in the water when it's going underneath the boat. And I can see it. No, it's still not ready. Oh, there it goes sideways now. Now it's going side. Well, no.
We got to lift it up.
All right, ready?
Reel down to the way.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, that's far enough though. Don't reel too much. Don't reel anymore. Yeah, it'll tire out.
It's going to go under the boat. So
Yep.
All right, we finally got it in.
we got the Chinook,
Man, that's a nice fish, Jay.
and it's a native, so
Yeah. Oh yeah, the adipose fin is on. Okay. Nice
Good
fish
job.
though. Nice fish.
Okay. And there's at the point where they can't
Okay,
flex.
first one boated. Man, that's a nice fish, Jay. Thank you so much for hosting us. Okay, so we finally landed this nice Chinook. Man, that's nice, a nice looking fish.
Okay, so there's a fill
It's
bag
very silver too.
back there.
All right, we got our second fish.
No, it's not as good as I thought.
Oh, another nice
Back up,
Chinook.
back up.
Another nice Chinook. Okay, we're trying to get it netted. Man, here we go. Oh man, nice fish.
Thank you.
Very
I
nice.
can't net and reel at the same time.
Yep.
Very nice fish.
Okay, so go ahead and let the drag out.
Yep.
So this is our second one today. So we finally boated it. It's another Chinook native. Man, this is a nice looking fish. Okay. So I know this looks brutal, but you want to be humane and put the fish out of its misery. So you can either stab it or club it, but it's the most humane way if you're going to keep a fish. So okay, so here's the boat next to us, and they just boated one as well. So we've got 2 in the last, what, I think 20 minutes? Yeah, so 2 in the last 20 minutes. So it was dead for the first hour and a half. But we just got 2 in the last 20 minutes. So keeping our fingers crossed. There's a boat that's bobber fishing, and they just got a hookup. We heard a big yell. So they're looking to net it right now. So again, those are the 2 ways that you can fish on the Siletz River. You can bobber fish, or you can troll like we are. It's like these gentlemen just hooked up a fish. Got to see his net out. Yep. Oh, nice jump too. Wow, the fish are just jumping everywhere. So he's got it on his rod. His rod's got a pretty steep bend in it.
Oh, we lost.
Nice fish. Oh, bummer. I would agree. I would say 4-letter words too. So they lost the fish at the very end.
To make you feel better, we lost 6 yesterday. All in here.
Bummer. That's a disappointment. He had it almost to the boat too.
Yeah.
So it's 11:30. We started about 7. I think we quit salmon fishing in the Siletz River about a half an hour ago. So now we're down in Siletz Bay, and we just dropped off our crab pots, 3 crab pots, and now we're trolling for salmon. But it's been raining most of the time since about, I would say, 9:30, 10 o'clock. So we're a little wet, but we're out here trying to get some crab for Thong. So so we're putting up with a lot of wet weather, and pretty soon the wind's picking up, so I can see white caps. So we're gonna probably reel up pretty quick and head back in before it gets too rough. Another 10 or 15 minutes, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay, about another 10 or 15 minutes, we're gonna go pick up the pots and then head back in. This is the kind of day when you want to have good rain gear, and Thong does not. he needs to buy some rain pants.
Need some beer.
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. We're the only people out here, so I guess you can call us foolish because we're the only ones out here. But thanks to Jay Kendrick, owner of Santiam Fishing Rods. We're hoping to take back some salmon. We got salmon already. Now we're hoping to take back some fresh crab too. Okay, so this is our first crab pull. It's been about 30 minutes.
We got like a few keepers in.
Well, there's definitely a few keepers in there, looks like. Okay, so our first pull, we got 4 keepers. And we're coming up to the second pot. Thong's gonna pull it in.
Oh, whoa.
No, they're all tiny ones. Okay, so we're gonna do another drop here. Okay, here's the third pull.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some keepers in this one. It's number 5. How many keepers have you got in there, Jay?
7 or 8.
Okay, so 7 or...
Minus a female.
Okay, so 7 or 8 keepers on this pot for the first one. So it's about 10 or 11 keepers. That's a pretty good haul. Okay, so we got 10 keepers so far, and we're still measuring some on the third pot. And we got one more pot still that we re-dropped. So we're only using 3 traps between 3 of us, and we could be using 9 traps. But we're doing pretty well with 3. Thong's gonna try and get the buoy.
Boy!
Boy! Okay, he's got it. Okay, so this is the pot that had all small ones last time. We re-dropped it and pulling it back up. Oh, all small ones again. Quite a few, but all small, no keepers. We're gonna call crabbing done at 10 crabs, 10 keepers. And we've only been out here like 40-45 minutes, I'm guessing. So that's a pretty decent haul. Okay, so we just got back to the dock. It's about, I'm gonna say 12:30 or 1 o'clock. We started at 7 a.m. So here's 10 crabs that we got as keeper crabs. And then, what else can you open there? And then we got 2 nice Chinooks here. So that's about 30-40 pounds of fish and about 20-30 pounds of crab. So man, what an awesome day. Thank you, Jay Kendrick, owner of Santiam Fishing Rods, for hosting Nguyen. Here he's right, Thong. He's wet and cold. And this is Jay Kendrick, owner of Santiam Fishing Rods, and this is the 2nd year back-to-back that he's hosted us. So thank you, Jay Kendrick. And man, what an awesome day today. So just to wrap up, we're at the Siletz River. So this is a camping ground on the Siletz River that is called Chinook Bend, I believe. And Jay comes here every year, but they have awesome facilities. There's lots of campers here. There's camping with tents too as well. But this is for members only, or you can pay a daily fee to fish here. But this is well known for the salmon catching, and there's a lot of professional guides that will offer services up here. So awesome fishing today. Thank you, Jay Kendrick. So we're back at the dock and we're cleaning the Chinooks that we caught. Here's one of them, and you can see it's pretty decent size. And here's the other one that Jay Kendrick is washing off. And again, another decent size. So again, it's like 30-40 pounds of fish. So again, awesome day being hosted by Jay Kendrick. And then here's 3 seals or 4. Oh, there's 5 seals, and there's one that's got something to eat. It looks like salmon, but there's 5 seals here waiting to eat the carcasses we throw into the water. All right, so fresh salmon dinner tonight. Boy, I can't wait. What an awesome fish. And these are Jay Kendrick's fillet knives. They're very awesome. I've got one, and I really like the way the knife sheath hooks onto the knife itself and protects you from the blade. Turns out the 2 fish we got were both males, and so Jay Kendrick is just cleaning them and he's gonna fillet them. Okay, so the first thing you do is gut the fish first, and then you cut off the fins, and then you take off the head, and then you slide your knife down until you hit the backbone, and then you just follow the backbone until you hear it crunch, and that's one fillet. That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of steaks. And again, this is fresh salmon, so it's not frozen like you would typically get in a market. Then after you get fillets, then you just kind of go against the rib bones. You get rid of all the rib bones. So you just slide your knife slightly at an angle and keep searching for the bones, and you just cut around them. And that way you don't have to worry about having bones stuck in your mouth when you're eating. So we ended up getting 12 fillets out of this one first fish. And I'm guessing each one's pretty close to half a pound to a pound. So again, that's a lot of fish. And again, it's boneless and it's fresh right out of the river. Can't ask for any better meal than this. Okay, so that's the end of our adventure today, salmon and crabbing. Again, what another awesome day. 2 salmon, 3 hookups, 10 keeper crabs from 7 a.m. to about noon. And again, thanks to Jay Kendrick here for hosting us, owner of Santiam Fishing Rods, and hosted Thong, Nguyen, and myself. So here's Thong's haul for the day. So he's got 9 crabs and about a 20-25 pound salmon. So that's a lot of food. Oh, and this is Zell. So Zell is Jay's newest family member, and she's a puppy, about 10 months old, and man, she was awesome today on the boat. So it was really fun having Zell sit in my lap all day. All right, that's it for today, and thank you again, Jay Kendrick, for an awesome day.